What's up, guys? The Mega Jag Wolf here. Got a battle with Kentboy from Pokemon Nation. I lead with one of my favorite leads, Hellhound. He leads with my Milotic. I go ahead and switch to Manic Trick to take the Surf hit. I know he can survive it, but yeah, I had to keep my Houndoom for later. You'll see why in a minute. So of course I go for the obvious Thunderbolt. I've already get the speed charge, so this puts me in a 9. I go ahead and switch to Togekiss because Togekiss can take a hit no matter what. But eventually that kind of backfired because it couldn't take a Thunder Punch to save its life. So I lost one of my best Pokemon here, but it's not over till it's over. So I go ahead and switch back to my Hellhound. He goes for the Earthquake. Normally this would one-hit kill, but like most Houndoom, Counter Sash. So that's what I did. Counter Sash. Check out that like if I was probably split my team if I couldn't have done nothing here. But luckily I took it out. So he goes to his Devil Arms, which is his Scizor, for the Bullet Punch. So I couldn't do nothing there. I might as well kept Hellhound in. Just in case he did anything else, I was gonna Flamethrower anyway. So I go to my Baltic Wolf. He did not know Manic Trick could get Fire Move, so yeah, he didn't even decide to switch. He just stayed in, thought he could X Scissors or something, so he goes to his Holy Bliss. Of course, I had to leave and switch to something that could actually take Blissey down. So I go to my Froligator. Normally, okay, I don't know why he stayed in at all. Like, after the first Dragon Dance, he should have been switched to something, because later on he had a Breloom. So he goes ahead and Calm Mind. I Dragon Dance again. So he goes for Ice Beam. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I am water type. Come on now. So yeah, I could have kept Dragon Dance, but I'm like, before he decides to switch into something else, let's just go ahead and take this Blissey out, because that thing basically walls every special Pokemon. So whatever. Let's go for the superpower. Then of course the Saints. Thank God it wasn't the Counter Blast. That would have frickin' sucked. He goes to his Water Queen. I go for a superpower. This deals exactly half of its HP. This was kind of bad on my part, because I have 2 defense drops. If you bring in anything with a priority attack, it's dead. So my sweeping would stop. So I'm sitting here like, well, my Milotic is special, and most of them have Ice Beam and Surf anyway. So let's go ahead and get some Dragon Dance in. And of course, he fell asleep with Rest. So that proves it's a Sleep Talker. So that was a pretty obvious prediction. So he goes in Sleep Talk, and get this, he rests again within Sleep Talk. This just gives me another chance to Dragon Dance. So this is looking good for me. But yet again, he Sleep Talks. It's Rest again. I'm like, wow, this. Well, it was over after the Bliss anyways, but still, I mean, wow, he just have bad luck right there. But even if he didn't, Ice Beam and Surf wouldn't do much of nothing. So after like 4 Dragon Dances, 3, something like that, I go ahead and go for a superpower. My speed outspeeds everything on his team, so he needs like a steal, not a steal, but just something to completely resist or just bulky to stop me, but I know that's not going to happen, so I just go ahead and kill my little tickler waterfall, and it's basically over from here. I really don't need to say anything else. I mean, after all the Dragon Dances, see, this is the Breloom he brought in. He should have brought in when Blissey was out, because that thing could have just Mach punched me and just it would be over because all of the defense drops. But he tried to go for a Spore, so yeah, good on his part. He didn't even bother Sucker Punching. I guess it would still be over from here, but still, he could have brought this in a long time ago. But yeah, good game, Kentboy. Try not to make no more mistakes.